Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. I shall see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, as we'll be relaxing as per usual. Late night recording. I could have recorded a bit earlier, and I probably should have, because I also need to pre-record an episode because I will not be here tomorrow. But I was busy for this evening. Am I going to talk about it today? I don't think I'm going to talk about it today, fully. But I went to a theatre production to watch To Kill a Mockingbird, or a theatre production of To Kill a Mockingbird. It was really good, is what I'd say, but I think I need time to sort of like digest it fully. But anyway, good evening everyone. I'm here with a late night broadcast. I hope we can make it through this. Right now in Fawnhallow is 12:03am on Wednesday, August 12, 2026. Do I have a Gacha update? I finished a Star Rail Fate collab event. How did I find the story? I heard it was pretty good. I thought it was kind of good. I didn't really understand a lot of the context of it though, because I know nothing about Fate, so I don't really understand the whole, like, what is happening. It's probably the way I describe it. Like, I understand on like broad strokes what is happening, but I don't understand on a micro level. Like, I don't, like, the Holy Grail grants wishes by using Magicraft or something like that. And then also, I don't really understand how the Amphorius characters got here, and I don't understand how one of the Amphorius characters ended up being the master to summon a servant. But that's not for me to exactly deduce. Maybe Ashkai's got a video on it, I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't look like it makes sense. I suppose it's the collab event, but I will say the actual event part of it was actually genuinely pretty fun, to be honest, and definitely made me think I would probably like Slay the Spire if I actually ever played it, because it was basically Slay the Spire like. It's probably how I describe it. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I haven't done a lot of the other events, to be honest. I guess Genshin, I think it says Naya tomorrow. Genshin patch countdown in 3 hours. Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah. Wow. Wait, this is actually great. This is an update countdown for literally every single Hero like game. Including 4 games I don't play. Interesting. What was I going to say about that? Nothing really. So I don't really think there's much in the way of updates of other catchers. Uwe Musume. I did in fact qualify for grade A finals. What's my win rate? I think it's like 60 something percent. It's not that high. Granted, I'm averaging about a 60% win rate in round 2. Which is good enough, but it's not that good. Like, not good enough for me to be confident that I'm actually going to win A finals. Which is a shame, because this is one of the ones where I didn't actually get first place when it was here last year, or well, not last year, I suppose, like whenever it was. If it's a one, I think it is. I think I got extremely robbed on it, because I think it was a one where I had my Gold City in pace position, and then it really looked like she was going to win, but then I got overtaken by like a non-distance S Agnes Digital with 1000 speed, overtook my distance S at 1200 speed Gold City somehow, just by luck of a draw, to be honest. Because I feel like it was a relatively gambling. CM5 Ergo. Hold on, let me see it. This is actually one of the few ones I've recorded. Oh no, it's this one. I remember. This one I also did get robbed in a weird way. My goal to see hit perfect accelerations. Let's pump some iron slick sludge into and keep it real. And then she just barreled straight into a character who blocked her, and then I remember my Taiki blocked my vodka or something. It was so sad, because it genuinely was so close. I actually can't believe I completely forgot about this. I didn't even remember that I built vodka for it. It was genuinely so close. If a course was literally about 100 meters more, maybe even 50 meters more, I think vodka would have won. Lost by a neck. So I can only hope I'm going to win Burger Cup finals this time. But I'm not going to be like that hopeful about it. I didn't put that much effort into it. And it's as I say, it's a really painful Champions Meet to build for, and I just couldn't be bothered anymore. Anyway, what else am I going to talk about? You know what I've been thinking about is a game called Casualties Unknown. Sorry, not Expedition Unknown. That's not what it's called. It's interesting because it's a game I've seen like about so very often. Like reference, unsurprisingly, you know, anthropomorphic sort of animal. People have done a lot of different like fan arts about it, and when I first saw it, I was like, what on earth is this game? I don't know, but it's incredibly brutal, as I understand it. But I don't know, it's very popular for people to draw fan art of it, and I was reminded of it again because I saw another piece of fan art for it, and it's a fan art which hits a sweet spot of just being so bittersweet tragic, which is exactly the type of media I like. Things which make my heart hurt for how close it would have been to being happy if it weren't just for one thing. And I can't remember. I favorited it on Blue Sky, so I had to find it again. But it was basically, if you don't know what Casualties Unknown is, essentially it is a sort of psychological horror exploring sort of game, is maybe how I describe it, where you send these like lab experiment anthropomorphic animals to retrieve things in a big cabin, as I understand it, but the cabin's filled with so many deadly traps, and the idea is that these are expendable units. So hence Casualties Unknown. How many of them die to get what you need to get? Who knows? But this artwork, which I found it now, it's drawn by Inkless Brush on Blue Sky, and it's called In Another Life. And it's in another life, and it's got one of the experiments sort of casually lying there in like a bed of flowers in a very sort of, what is it called when it's like, I was gonna say mortifying. Mortifying's not the right word, but when it's like using, you know, like artwork which portrays like beauty in death, shall we say. I'm immediately reminded of a Jin League of Legends champion trailer. What on earth is your name? It's like Nezzy or something. Rizzo, that's it. Macabre, that's the word I want. Beautifully macabre. Just lying down in a field. Yellow flowers, just sort of sprouting from them. And then they have a sequel image where you see that this is for characters like final moments that they're actually bleeding out, having fallen from on bottom of a ravine, and the flowers are, shall we say, they're blood splattered. Very tragic. Probably I should have warned you before I went into that, because not everyone wants to hear such tragic information like that, I suppose, depicted through fan art. But that's the type of thing which I'm just like, I love. Not because I love it being sad, but I think it always has the strongest emotional reaction out of me. And that's what art is to me. It's like, boom, whoa. Something that immediately attacks my heart. I'm just like, that makes me feel things. To me, that's the mark of good art. Makes me feel things for a game which I, again, don't even know much about. So, yeah. So congratulations. This has made me go and put Casualties Unknown onto my wish list. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't really think it's my sort of genre, mind you. Not that psychological horror, I suppose, isn't my genre, that I'm kind of fine with, but I think that sort of like exploration-based sort of thing, I'm just like I don't know. Not my thing. But it did make me check out a subreddit, and it did make me check out a comic called Hopefulness, which I thought was super cute. But yeah, I don't know. There's something. There's something I suppose so beautiful about From a Carb in a way, as portrayed in media, not in real life, I suppose. Mind you, that's From a Carb in real life is, I suppose, distressingly depressing. But I mean, hopefully you can understand why it's such a common thing to be portrayed in media. No, something about it, which makes it so evocative, I suppose, of strong feelings. So yeah, you know, I appreciate this media property, even if I play it and I'm like, I hate playing this game, like, because I'm really not sure it's my sort of game, to be honest. Even if it doesn't end up being my sort of thing, I find it like fascinating with sort of the impact of media properties, I suppose, can have. Yeah. So I don't know, because this game must have been out for ages, because I swear I've seen it since like a year ago or something. Apparently not. April 20th is when the game was revealed. But yeah, I don't know. And it really exploded in popularity, and it was everywhere. So this particular artwork itself, absolutely brutal. I think I love it as well because of how well it just tells its story so succinctly, and very good title as well to again add another layer to the story. Oh, I don't know if I even said the title, but it's like in another life, but not this one. Just not this one. Just you know, the title of a piece I think can always add an interesting element or layer on top of a piece of artwork, no? It's like you have the artwork, it evokes whatever emotions it has. The title can give a whole nother sort of layer of what's going on. It can share a perspective, it can change the meaning entirely sometimes as well. That in itself is incredibly fascinating, I think. Should I be doing that more with my video titles? Maybe. But I think it's hard, you know, wondering how many videos am I on right now? I don't know, but it is pretty hard to think of a unique title every single time. 789 videos? That doesn't sound right. 4.5 thousand videos. What on earth? Have I really uploaded half of my Animal Crossing? I guess that adds up. That's bizarre to see. But I've uploaded 4,500 videos. It's actually weird to think about the fact I have 1.5 thousand subscribers. That's 1,000 people who chose to subscribe to me. Someone who uploads daily, for some reason. I don't know what to think about that. I very rarely sort of sit down and just think about that. 1,500 people. That's a lot of people. What on earth? That's crazy. I wonder how much my watch time in hours is. Subscriptions. So subscribers, sorry. Because that's the thing which people always plug, is like 90% of you aren't subscribed. I wouldn't be surprised if it's something like 70% of my watch time is people who subscribed. Because I think if you'll know what you're signing up for, I suppose, with this sort of thing. Oh, I was actually completely wrong. 90% are new viewers, 7 are casual, and 3% are regulars. Really? Subscribers, here we go. Oh. It's interesting to see the day by day sort of analysis. Anyway, how do I see when my viewers on YouTube? I look at all these stats which I don't pay attention to. Most people watch me on their phone. That's even more interesting. Oh, here we go. 48% my watch time is from subscribers. That's a pretty good ratio, to be honest. I think the people who signed up for know exactly what they're signing up for and subscribing. I'm looking at all of this now. It's very interesting. English subtitles? didn't even know I had subtitles. Someone's using Vietnamese apparently. Top geography is mostly US. Look at all these different things. How wonderful. Someone's watching me on the TV? That can't be right. 4.3%. That's insane. These must be so strange. Looking at, if you have like, I mean, I guess I have a somewhat large sample size now. I also saw a statistic which was absolutely crazy as well for Twitch streamers. Well, it's something like if you have 2 consistent viewers on Twitch, that puts you in the top 20% of Twitch streamers. That's insane. Do I have a consistent 2 viewers? I think so. I probably have a consistent, like, somewhere, like, 4, maybe, is what I'd say. What does that put me? That probably puts me in, like, the top 5% somehow, which is insane. How does that make any sense? I don't know, I never look at my analytics. Average view is 3.8, that's a pretty good guess then for. Anyway, oh yeah, I should cover monetization things. How does that look like? Well, what do I need to get to the next level? How close am I? Monetization. Oh, affiliate, that's it. Oh, I guess I already am an affiliate. Yeah, that's that point. Subscriptions. Right, YouTube monetization. That's customization. Content detect. No, earn. Here we go. Still not quite at 3,000 qualified watch hours. Super subscribers, shopping, memberships. Don't know what on earth I deal with memberships. Well, the next one up's only 4,000 watch hours. That's interesting. That's when you start getting ad payments. Oh well, we'll see when that happens. Anyway, I should round this episode up here because I need to go record another Animal Crossing episode. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been here, darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see you again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now. What enough have I talked about? I don't know.